Come on, don't be starting it on me when I ain't ready to start it on.
I started it.
What up, people?
Hello.
It couldn't tell it.
Is the couldn't tell show.
Might
See,
as well-
it's rubbing off on you. It's rubbing off.
I just wanted to get it over with. That's what that was. What up, people? Today we are going to talk to y'all, just like the title says, on how we saved $10,000.
I know.
In the course of it's been like 3 months, but it's really been like 4 months.
Let's see, March, April, May, June. Wait, hold on.
July.
Wait.
Well, we can't use July because we're in July.
April, May,
June. 3 months.
Okay.
3 months. 3 months is official. We saved up $10,000 in 3 months. We're going to show y'all the process or break down how we saved it. And we're going to just go throughout our day, man. We got some things to do, some errands to run, and y'all rock with us.
Right, baby. Show them how it's done. All right, so we started off with $1,400. Now, if you follow any of the financial gurus, and if you follow Dave Ramsey, you'll know that Dave says that you should have $1,000 in your savings as your emergency fund, and then everything else goes towards paying off your debt. Well, we quickly discovered that our emergencies cost a little bit more than $1,000, so we decided to stack it up a little further than $1,000. From there, in came, I'm just only going to count my stimulus check and a little bit of the extra work or extra cash that I had from one of my paychecks. So $1,400 plus $2,100, I'm starting off with $3,500. Next came another paycheck. I was able to put aside another $1,000 from my paycheck. Then for those of you guys that have been following me, you know that I have a side hustle. So my side hustle plus some work extra funds that I had from my work paycheck, again, I had $1,325. By this point, we're at end of April, beginning of May, so I was able to put another $1,325 into our savings account. So the month of June comes around, and as you guys know, the month of June is Tower's birthday, so I wasn't able to save nearly as much as the month of June because all of my extra funds went towards his birthday planning. I was only able to save from my side hustle, which was Rockin' Ritzy, $595. Now we're at $6,420. And by this point, I got another paycheck from work, and with my paycheck from work, I was able to save $930. So now we're at $7,350.
So we're going to give my side of the breakdown. I took my whole stimulus check and I put it into savings. That's $1,200. From there, I actually was in the process of selling my car because I was about to purchase a new car before this whole pandemic thing hit. I sold my car within 24 hours. I had it for about 7 years. The value on it was about $4,000 to $3,000 or $4,000. I sold it for $3,500, which is a good deal for what I needed it for. From there, I actually had a client who owed me money from years ago, and he decided that it was now time to pay. So that was an extra $1,100 that was unexpected, so that went straight to savings as well. I was scheduled to actually go to my music camp down in Atlanta that I do every year. It actually got canceled because of this coronavirus. $1,500 that I spent on travel, and then my last amount of money that I scraped together was about $21.25. Which came from side gigs and just a bunch of stuff dealing with my company overall. If you total that up, that was $93.25 minus your tires, which was $700. That gave us about $86.25 to work with. Half of it went into the market, half of it went into savings. All right, so with that being said,
Go ahead and tell people what you did.
so I guess I was calculating up a little too fast, mentally, and I just decided that I was great at math on my head. Anyway, I was off by $100.
Calculations was wrong.
So when you add everything up, it actually came out to 94 as opposed to 93. So With that being said, we're gonna get back to this
Hold
video.
on.
What?
I just want to say really quick.
What?
You was on me like, babe, do you know your numbers? Babe, make sure
You see how they always gotta
just
punch you out?
Messing
They
up.
always gotta punch
messing
you
up.
out.
Make sure you know your
Hey,
numbers.
like I said, back to the video. Savings. We have a bigger goal that we were saving for, which was the $25,000 a piece, and we was in a race for that. Courtney did an audible, and we decided to save up $10,000 right away, and I thought that was a smart thing to do, just to make sure that we have the right cushion. So my contribution to the end of it was $2,650, which topped us off at $10,000, and I think that's a good start point for us to actually move forward for our savings. Okay, so I know what y'all thinking. How in the world did we save? We talked about how much we saved.
Which was?
$10,000.
What? That sounds so good. Say it again.
$10,000. But y'all want to know how we saved this.
Number one is that we created a budget. How to create a budget, that's a whole nother video in itself, you guys. So I think if y'all like this, drop a comment down below if y'all want us to make a video on how we create a budget.
The second thing that we did after we created a budget was we checked all of our bills and looked at what we can cut. So the first thing that we noticed that we had was a lot of subscriptions. I know a lot of people have a lot of subscriptions. You got your Netflix, Sling. So what we did was we decided what is a necessity and then what needs to go. And I think basically I had like 15 different subscriptions that was in the way.
It was ridiculous.
It was at least a couple $100 in just subscriptions alone.
It was ridiculous.
So once I cut that, it helped us save. A second thing after that was probably food.
Yeah.
We was eating out so much. And with the pandemic having us stay in the house, it forced us to make groceries.
I think we created that habit back in like January, February.
Yeah.
So we were already creating groceries, but the pandemic just kind of like forced us to stay at home.
It reinforced.
Yeah, exactly. And then also too, another thing right alongside with dedicating our funds just for groceries, with this pandemic, we've also have not been going out as much. Therefore, we have not been spending as much on gas.
Gas, yes.
So,
that is a huge cut.
And gas is a big part of our budget, especially for me. I work probably about an hour away from our house and I commute. And I mean, sometimes Tower has weddings that are really far. So our gas budget can go anywhere from $500 a month.
To add along with the gas, it was great because I sold my car, which dropped our insurance as well.
It kind of goes alongside with us looking through all of our bills and making adjustments. Essentially, what we did was we created a budget. We evaluated our expenses and we cut where needed. And then we just stacked everything and we had a savings goal in mind. So if you don't have a savings goal, I highly recommend that if you're able to, if your finances will allow you to set something aside for a rainy day, because there is always going to be a rainy day. And there is always going to be a time when you need it. Even if you follow, which I feel like he's one of the more strict financial gurus, Dave Ramsey even says to set aside $1,000 for a rainy day. So with that being said, that is how we saved up for our $10,000.
And we have more goals in mind too. So this is just the beginning. This was actually created based off of me and Court being in a challenge of seeing who can actually
I don't know if I'm ready for you to tell them that.
Yeah. But
I don't know about how bad I want to commit.
Yeah. But anyway, we have a bigger goal in mind for both of us individually, and we're racing to get there to the top.
So if you guys like this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit us with some comments down below because this was a pretty interesting challenge for us.
Yeah.
And we plan on just expanding on top of it. So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification button so y'all can see our next video drop. Court and Tower. Peace.